Hey guys, poor lighting quality man here. Um, Happy 2025, and I wanted to talk about this new keyboard, the A75 Ultra from DrunkDeer. I've been I've been looking forward to the day that DrunkDeer released a keyboard that is 75% and is compatible with the magnetic switches from Gatoron. I have a Wooting 80 HG right here that I got when I was in Taiwan, and admittingly, I prefer the look of the 75% over the 80, so I would have preferred this, the A75 Ultra at first, but there are a few things that I would like to talk about. So first of all, I have my original A75 to compare. This is the regular A75 ABS. I also have a Wooting 60HE right here, my first rapid trigger keyboard. So first of all, I want to say that these three keyboards, the Wooting keyboards and the A75 Ultra keyboards, they use Gatoron's switches. Either Gatoron magnetic jades by this one, or the Lecker switches by Wooting, which are manufactured by Gatoron. They have the same switch design, which is the switch with the magnet in the middle. You can see there's well, I guess this is a terrible example because the Gatoron magnetic jade is a closed bottom switch, but the magnet is on the very bottom of the stem, and that's how the PCB reads a magnet, whereas the DrunkDeer switch, they're from their A75 and A75 Pro, and their original line of keyboards, the magnet is on the side. As you can see, this is where the stem is, and this is where the magnet is. You can see the magnet move inside, and it reads the switch from the side. So you cannot interchange these switches on this A75, the A75 Pro, or the G60 or 75. The other keyboards at DrunkDeer have that are not the A75 Ultra, which is a shame because I would have loved to have one of these with magnetic jades. And second of all, the feel. So the A75 Ultra is made of, I think it's mostly aluminium. They say it's plastic, but this is definitely aluminium if you can feel it. I think this is like the Pro, the same finish as the Pro. You can see the bar in the back, that they have the same thing on the A75 Pro, except this one is purple colored, and it's a lot heavier than the A75. So this is definitely made of some type of aluminium. Maybe there's the finish, but it's not completely aluminium. So there's that bit of difference between the two and the feel of it. So I've played recently, since I came back, I've mostly been playing and just doing general stuff on the 80HE. It's been my general keyboard since I got it, and it's gasket mounted, and the feel is very good with the Lecker V2s, I think, that it has, and it's quiet, which I really like compared to the 60HE, which doesn't have that much sound dampening even though it's foam inside. The 80HE is definitely quieter. I feel like this keyboard also does, but it has a little more clack, which I actually like. It's one thing I like more about the A75 is that it's clackier, like the MX Reds and Gatoron Reds I used to have. Those are my preferred switches, and so this also feels kind of like that, even though it's made of the magnetic switches. So I haven't used it for too long. I just got this today. Just played it for a little bit, but I wanted to bring up something actually. So here is the DrunkDeer webpage actually. It talks about how it has the 0.01 millimeter keystroke, and the sensitivity of rapid trigger went from 0.1 to 3.6 millimeters, adjustable through 0.01 millimeters. I am using the web software that they have, because the original one, the public one, is actually not compatible. It doesn't recognize the A75 Ultra. And if you try to change this, it actually only goes to 0.2. I'm not sure if they have to release some firmware that has it to change, or if it's something to do with this the up and down sensitivity. But if it's a case with the up and down sense, I feel like it's kind of redundant, because the A75, the white keyboard, their original one, also has this exact setting, 0.1, even though it's not marketed on the A75. So I'm sort of confused about what these mean, and also it's hard to adjust this exactly. I'm moving my mouse pretty slowly, and I've only been able to adjust them to these specific thresholds. They're not exact. Obviously I'm going to bring it to 0.99 because I can't get it to 1 millimeter. Yeah, so the software is also kind of clunky to use, whereas the Wooting, the Wootility, you can just enter in the number, and it's also adjustable to its word, adjustable to 0.1. I don't mind. I can feel a difference. I mean, I play Osu, I can feel the difference, but I do not mind, even if it goes to like a 0.4, I can use 0.4, 0.5, or even 1 millimeter. I don't really care. As long as it's rapid trigger, I'm cool with it. But I really think that it's something DrunkDeer needs to fix, at least, or at least address it at some point. But besides that, yeah, I'm really looking forward to continuing to use this DrunkDeer keyboard. I will say that the design with the lighting isn't too spectacular. It looks a lot better in the marketing and on paper. It's non-shine through keycaps, but some of the bleed comes through the... You can't really see it on the camera, but it does bleed a little bit. Like you see on the 5 key where the percent is, you can see a bit of the lighting, or the 7 key with the AND key. It kind of bleeds through. Not really much of a problem. I prefer not to have lighting, but I did expect it to at least be PPT keycaps. These are ABS, according to DrunkDeer. So these are some things that they could probably work on. Anyway, I've dragged this video out for a little too long. Is it worth it? If you already have a DrunkDeer A75 or A75 Pro, I wouldn't really say it's too much worth it, unless you buy it on a discount or something. If it's your first one, your first magnetic keyboard, definitely go for it. It's completely worth it. Or you can look at the Wooting keyboards. I'm not here to make that comparison exactly now on which one is more worth their dollar. If you want that, please tell me. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and have a good day.